Contacted about managing down in the Dominican Winter League, and it's an honor. It really is. It was nice to be thought of. I wasn't seeking it out, and the opportunity came my way, and I agreed to it. But again, my focus right now is 100% being a third base coach for the Orioles and trying to win this season and win the pennant and get into the playoffs.
And it looks like, as expected, Bobby, this is going to be a race again. You can't seem to get a big enough lead in any division, but especially the American League East.
Yeah, this division is tough. Since I've been here my fourth year, and every team from top to bottom is capable of beating anyone any given night, and we know that. We have to play our best baseball, and it's when you let down at times the game will bite you, and we try not to have those moments. And we're coming off of a tough series, and we have to bounce back here in Chavez Ravine.
A lot of years around this game, a lot of talk always every year about East Coast teams coming west. Do you buy any of it, that it's more difficult coming out here to play than staying near home?
It's definitely something to it, because I've been kind of messed up since I've been here. I know in Seattle seemed like I was tired all the time and wondering why, and I thought it was my allergies. I couldn't figure out what it is, but it's weird. You turn the TV on and there's a game going on as soon as you get to the ballpark, and it's just not normal, So, just now getting accustomed to it, I believe. I finally slept in to about 8 o'clock today. I've been getting up at 5:30 every day, so I slept until 8 o'clock and just in time to go back home.
Bobby, as a third base coach, we often talk about if you're not scoring a lot of runs, maybe you're a little more aggressive in sending runners. In the Orioles case, if you're giving up a lot of runs, does it have the same effect on you at third base, thinking about what to do?
Well, you know what? We try to think game situations and runners and outfield arms, and I try not to think about how we're hitting and necessarily, we're putting out 6 runs a game. If this situation calls for me to attempt to send, weighing in all the things that come my way, I send him, and sometimes it backfires, sometimes not. And we had a situation the other day, we're down 4. I had JJ on second base and with 2 outs, and it's like, okay, is it a bang slide play at the plate? Do I send him? Probably not. In that situation, down 4, let another hitter come up, it would be back to the top of the lineup. I mean, I just remember distinctly those thoughts going through my mind that night, and then at times there's times where I'm going to be a little more aggressive and say, okay, I'm going to force them to make a play, but for the most part, it's just game situations, and I try not to let the way we're swinging the bat, because you can get yourself in trouble, okay, we're not scoring many runs, let me just force this send here. You get yourself in a lot of trouble there in situations when you think about that, because every one of these major league hitters is capable at any given moment.
Bobby, last question. Dodger Stadium, don't see it a lot, obviously. Long time for the Orioles. Anything quirky about this from your position as a third base coach as you look at?
No, I look out there and I just see the history here and just excited to be here. I'll make sure when we start BP, I'm going to walk the field, make sure I check out all the corners and all. But for the most part, we have a good advanced system here and kind of good feel on what their outfielders do, who plays the ball off the wall well, who throws well, so on and so forth. But for the most part, it's just for me getting through the awe of being here. It's pretty nice to this is one of the last 3 stadiums I have left to see, and it's awesome to be here.